One of the best episodes of anime I've seen recently. Call of the Night, last episode, peak. Anko's aura, insane. How did she get away with it, bro? Again, if we really think about, you know, optimizing the power scaling, we could just jump Anko. We could literally just take her, grab her, fly her in the air, drop her, and she would die. But that's kind of boring if we do that. The way that she just enters the fray, stabs Akun, and just leaves smoking aura farming, crazy shit. And the vampires too, they have this like moral code of we don't go around just killing anybody. When do they kill though? They kill if someone is not able to be converted in order to keep the secret. Here's my theory right now. I think that Anko's dad fell in love with the vampire in the past, but was not actually in love. And basically, that 1 year time happened. He wasn't able to be converted, and a vampire killed him. Maybe not that. I'm just trying to relate the themes of why a vampire would kill. It could be just for whatever reason. But if that happened, maybe Anko was really sad and depressed and just hated all vampires. And the one friend that she had at that time, Nazna, which is clearly the case if you look at the opening visuals. Nazna at that time too, basically converted. And then Anko, Nazna, they just, it all broke apart. That's just like one theory that I kind of have building, but we need more information to build up on that. Barusu? No. Basura. Basura? Is that her name? The sexy MILF nurse? Oh my god. So it's looking like she's the one that turned Nazna. Again, in the opening too, they're like making out. But Nazna remembers nothing. And she's being very sus about it. Let's see what happens today.
条件ってこれ？
コスプレじゃない本物のナース服。ま、病院内をうろつくならそれとうるさくしないでね。
あれ、
She gonna let us hang
知
around?
ってることを教えてくれるっては。
が言ったんでしょ。
Okay.
病院内を調べることを。
So do your
あ、それ
investigation.
と3階の突き当たり307号室。
Don't go in.
立ち入り禁止は守ってね。
We gotta go. We gotta go to that room. That room is important.
立ち入り禁止は守ってね。ちなみに患者の間ではその部屋の前で。
She baiting us to go in. We have to go in.
怖いってお化け出るって言ってたじゃん。
ナズナちゃん、
Still giving her a
院内
piggyback.
は静かに。
Let's go in.
理屈ばっかり。
カブラさんは何か隠
Let's
してる
go
と
in.
でも、
Also, her name is Kabura. I keep calling her Barusu, Basura. No, Kabura. Kabura.
でも、絶対に隠し通すっていう意志はかってことじゃないかな。
Kabura probably just drinking. I think this is a buffet. I think Kabura is scamming the entire hospital and just drinking blood for free and just hanging out here. It's what a wonderful job as a vampire. Look at all those treats. What's she doing? Oh. An unpleasant sound. Ah! Stop! God, that noise. I love how realistic it is, but you don't need to do it. Face cleared out. So there was another nurse in the past that Kabura might have been in love with. I don't think it's Nazna, right? But the face is very obscured and there's short hair. Maybe this is the one that turned Kabura in the past.
私正直カブラの条件ってさ、コウ君の血吸わせてとかだって、人の眷属候補寝取るのが好きだから、コウ君を狙ってるもん。
なことを。
私に寝取られの趣味はねえってぶっ飛ばす準備してたの。
It's NTR. Bro doesn't even realize that the country that he lives in, probably the most popular genre is netorare, right? Netorare and incest. Maybe lolicons. Anyways, those are very popular, you know, tags.
人気ジャンルの一つだよね。NTR、その場合夫が気づいてるかどうかじゃないんだけど、コンセプトはなるべく早めに提示してほしいし、そっとそのこだわりが。
I think she's super into this actually. What the hell? She's so passionate about it.
裏がある。大好きじゃん寝取られ。
I think she does.
だから私は疑似的にそういうのを
Sure.
現実とごっちゃにしないでほしいと言って。
It's just a fantasy. I don't actually want to do it. Sure, that's what they all say.
現実は一途な恋愛がいいってこと？あ、ごめんって。
Anyways.
久しぶりじゃない。
Yeah, that stutter. That was sus, right?
久々？
Nah. She started
や
to
っぱりあ
notice.
の部屋に何かあるのかな。
あそこはやばいって。
だっておかしくない？幽霊、噂。
本当に出た。
使われてない部屋の前で立ちすくむな。スーッと壁を抜けるように中に消え。
怖っ。
Wait. What? Slip through the solid wall and disappear. It's Kabura. Vampires can phase through solid objects like we've seen. She clearly phased into it.
は
おば
こんなのカブラさんに決まってんじゃん。
Yeah.
この部屋にナズナちゃんに関するどうにかしてここに入る。
カブラにバレないように入る方法なら簡単だとは思う。
じゃダメって言われたんだからちゃんと許可をもらおう。
ダメよ。次同じこと言ったら殺すわよ。
She's just scared to go in.
モノマネ上手だね。
嫌がらせが好きな女で。
ふーん。
Sounds like a love interest teasing. But Nazuna forgot everything, huh? She doesn't even realize that she like loved Kabura in the past.
ふーん。
え？
それってどれくらい昔のことなの？
Good question.
けど
No, these
全
are
然思い
subconscious
出せな
thoughts.
い。
昔から
Sus.
カブラさんは他の吸血鬼と違うのか？
I love how smart Ko is. It's so refreshing. 14-year-old kid, by the way. So many characters in anime are so fucking dense and stupid, and it takes them forever to finally realize something. This kid is locked in since the beginning of season 1.
もう他の吸血鬼と違うのか？
ヤモリ君だったかしナズナと仲良くしてくれてるんです。
I think.
ナズナちゃんを心配していたのか？でもそれは
What about as an offspring,
本田
though?
カブラという個人として。
Also, does it mean that we're cucking Kabura right now? Because Nazuna assumably is her offspring, and Ko is with her offspring. Kabura getting NTR'd?
ナズナちゃんトイレ行きたくなったんだけど。
いきゃいいじゃん。
いや
Okay.
だからさトイレ行く。
You gotta take a shit.
おしっこしたいから一回降りてって言ってん
You
の
gotta。pee.
このまますりゃいいじゃん。
Wants to peek. He's not taking a poop, so she can basically hang out behind, and he can do the thing, and she can see from. Maybe she can help him. I heard that.
捕まえ
遅い！どんだけおしっこしたんねん！神隠しだ。どうしよう。
俺になんか用でしょうか？
How does she do that? Did she phase through with him? Like, I'm trying to understand, if you're in contact, can vampires basically phase humans through objects? I don't know, anyways.
どうかカブラさん。
私人のも
You succubus!
私のものにしてあげるわヤモリ君。
俺はナズナちゃんの眷属になる。
そう
Ah!
な
Dude! Again, I appreciate the realistic sound effects, but these creaky chairs, man!
ナズナはどう？元気？あの子自分のこと話さない。
母親？
Is she doing well like a mom? Okay, this is code logically deducting and thinking Kabura sounds like a mom right now, longing for, you know, her daughter's affection.
あの
But it's not like a mom though. It's weird. Because like when you fall in love, you would think that they're partners, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, but technically they become offspring. So that like love becomes incestual, and now they're like our child. So it's like mom. The more I think about this, the more I realize how fucked up this all is.
カブラさん。
怖え。
I think Cole realized.
こう言ったんだよ。
Go! Oh shit! No. That's just a person on. That's a person that's, you know, got like these crutches right now.
やべ、止まれ！
And maybe this is the room that Nazuna got converted. Maybe this is where Kabura and Nazuna did the thing.
なんだ、埃っぽいだけで普通の病室気が出るから。
Old picture of
カブ
them?
ラさん。
Kabura, Nabura,
突拍子
Nazuna?
もないことを言うんですけど、
Yeah!
ナズナちゃんって。
Oh! So it really was Kabura. Sorry, Nazuna then. The girl that we saw Kabura looking at, it was actually Nazuna. So Nazuna always worked as a nurse, I guess, in the past, and Kabura, for whatever reason, got admitted in. And then Kabura fell in love with Nazuna. But Kabura was already a vampire back then, right? Dude, imagine... Dude, here's a crazy fucked up thing. What if Nazuna converted Kabura? But then no. She would still remember that. The memories would go away once you've converted somebody. So no. We're not going there. Kabura is already a vampire at this point, presumably.
ナズナちゃんってカベラさんの眷属なんですか？
Why are they doing that? They're raping our ears today. The fuck?
全然違うわ
Oh,
よ
the soundtrack though.
ヤモリくん
I thought we were popping off. What? That soundtrack was so good. I thought we were really getting into it, and she would say, "Yes, no."
だいぶかっこいい感じで言ってたけど
Maybe it
全
was too
然
easy.
違うわよそもそもどうしてそんな結論に
Wait, now that she is saying no, can we go back to the theory that Nazuna is the one that converted Kabura, and Nazuna is pretending like she doesn't know anything? How about that? Because like the most intuitive one so far, like it was so obvious to everybody that Kabura is the one that turned Nazuna, right? But if that's really not the case, let's flip it. I think that would be a lot more interesting, and that would then have people lying and, you know, instead of forgetting memories, they're like lying, keeping secrets.
血を好きになったなんて
断じてありえねえな。
お
おいカブ、
What's that about?
何これ？
この写真は何だ？どう見、私がナースであんたが患者。
Yeah, it really could be as simple as Kabura's lying right now, and we were always right the entire time.
惜しかったんだよ。逆なんだ。カブラは私の眷属。
I'm glad they addressed that though. Okay, thankfully my questions are being answered one by one, but all my theories, wrong. Okay, fine.
全然違うわよ
What is it then?
なんであなたたち自信満々にカッコつけて外すの
I'm
かっ
confused
こつ
now.
けて。
これはあの部屋のものよね約束
待て、不可抗力だ。
違うでしょナズナごめんなさいでしょ
But she still said it's a room that you shouldn't go into no matter what. I feel like that's something that she did for Nazuna to actually go and find out for herself. Why else would you say that? If you really didn't want it to enter, we would have never entered. And there was some warning signs there the entire time too, anyways.
まあいいわ私が話したくなかっただけ
カブラ、後で結び直し
Oh,
て。
long hair Nazuna, nice.
あれ、なんだんだ。髪やってもらったことあったっけ？
I think they were quite close back in the day.
前提としてそういえば相手の感情や考えていることがなんとなくな
Blood readings.
何これ？輸血パック？
Whose blood is
では
that?
ないわバッグに入ってるのは
Okay.
私の血
We can read her blood?
気になる前に血を残しておいた忘れないように
Oh, this is crazy. We not like frozen like sperms or stuff like that, but like old, fresh, old blood before she got converted that has the dormant memories of her human mode, okay?
いいよはずなすべて話してあげる
なんかやだ。
なんでよ
Come on.
あ、
One drip. Vampire drinking. But this is human blood right now. This is not vampire blood. Okay, backstory time.
最近肌血よく出るだ
やっほー本田ちゃん
Totally different, man. This is crazy. Again, like in her memories too, Nazuna was so different.
調子はどうってあれまた
This kind of reminds me of Kurun generic love story from last season, where there was a character basically like this, where there's like a old one and a new one, and the memories are lost, and the personality difference, the voice acting, everything, it's just different, man.
あれまた花地ちゃんナースコールしてよ
よく出るので
言ってって言ってるのに何笑ってんの
This is so weird.
ご飯はちゃんと食べれた
あんまり
早く
Appa
退院したい
theory!
ね
Forbidden Appa theory. Anytime apples get involved, bad things happen.
お友達と旅行行くんでしょいいなあ
もう私がいつ退院するかわからないから行けるようになった昔から体弱くてこういうこと多いからいつも約束
Man,
もう
Kabura
約
sounds
束なん
totally
て
different too, right? Their
しない方が
personality
いい
is
のかな
so different.
明日どっか行こっかどこがいい約束破られてもここで会えるしね
Okay.
七草さん
You fell in love there?
下の名前私そっちで呼びたい
Oh, first name
Hi.
basis.
七草春だよ
But what about Nazuna? Where did the name Nazuna come from? Haru Nanakusa? Is Nazuna a short form name? Is this even Nazuna? Could you imagine Nazuna has a twin sister? Dude, what if she has a twin sister and she forgot about it? Wait! I think we're being too schizo. I think we're being too schizo right now.
春七草春だよ
Okay.
よろしくねカブラちゃん
Not anymore, bro.
とりあえずだけど
So what? Nazuna got cucked by her twin sister? I don't know. This is blow my mind.
とりあえずだけど決まったよ。それじゃあ日曜日にありがとう。
お友達ああなんだか今日は顔色いいね
退院が決まったんです。
おおよかったじゃん
はい。でも完全退院になったら春さんに会えなくなるの
Give me
で
your number.
寂しいです。
Give me your number.
はいリンゴあーん
This is gay as fuck. Okay.
ね
いいですよ。
All right. And then that's the picture. And that's the picture that's, there. Okay. But I'm just so fixated on the name Nazuna right now instead of how to... I think I'm overthinking it. It's just a name. But like, what if there's like twin sisters and shit, man?
よし。
体調気をつけなさいよ。
Mama
お
Kaburo?
父さんに迷惑かけちゃダメよ。
行ってきます。
Mom sounds like a bitch.
本田久しぶり。
遅いやす
ごめん、また遅れちゃった。
Some handsome men.
待たせた。
Yo, we doing
どうも。
double dating?
うざい、この人たちって。私の大学の遊んでるんだ。
It's like a mixer right now. Awkward. This is pretty awkward.
乾杯
Oh, is it actually Creepy Nuts, guys? No shot. Back in season 1, Creepy Nuts voice acted the supposed creepy dudes in the pool episode, but then they ended up being homies and cheered for Ko and Nazuna's romance anyways.
お酒弱いんだ。
おう、
かわいいね。
全然飲めなく
You're
て。
making some moves
は
already.
いだよ。
そんなんじゃないって。
男なんか興味ないもんねホンダは
Honda, I know you like women only, don't you, you carpet eater?
じゃあ彼氏とかいないんだ。俺なんかどう？
What's a girlfriend?
今の話
だってもったい
洗いに。
Okay. Pressuring her a
ホ
bit
ン
too
ダは
much.
ああいう子だからさずっと歩くの遅かったでしょ
そうそう顔
いいか迷った
Whoa, what that's kind of mean. What the fuck? I think she looks beautiful. I think her pale skin and the way that she walks slowly, I think it's elegant. What the fuck? You are
だ
awful.
ってさホンダといると介護してるみたいな
Terrible friend. They're not even friends. Oh, what a bunch of fucking roaches. This ain't right. Damn, and then she fell. Hey, at least we see her again. I feel like she has like anemia. She just has like these panic attacks and she's just, unhealthy. And she needs just a better friend group.
しちゃったんだって残念だったねその前に友達とお出かけはできた
Not friends. They suck.
どうした許さねえ私は
Oh, also, I love how Creepy Nuts characters' cameos are good people again. Because, like, back in season 1, again, they were kind of creepy for a bit, but that was my mistake for jumping the gun, and then they turned out to be homies. Just now, too, they were calling out the girl, saying, "That's awful! What the fuck? You would say that to your friends?" So, like, Creepy Nuts, they safe again.
影でこそこそ言っとるやつが一番嫌いなんだ
True.
陰口言うな
落ち着いて。
What's she gonna do? Put them in the hospital herself?
よしどうやって殺す
That's a joke. Imagine she's not joking. Imagine she's not joking.
いいんです。
Jesus
本心かも
Christ!
しれないけど、私が追いつくのを待っててくれる優しい友達です。
Nah, they're not Karen
たま
friends.
には文句言って
Nah. She's making excuses for them. She's trying to see the good in them. This is toxic. No. Don't blame yourself.
で手も引いてくれないやつらばっ
Oh, the voice acting
かり
changed
だとはよく言ったもんだな
Haru's right.
選ぶ友達間違えてんじゃない
Agreed.
そんな言い
That felt vampire-ish, right? Bro, this entire scene, And then boom, boom, boom. Ass. Haru ass. And then... This looks like a vampire's claws to me. This gave me Kiku vibes. This reminded me of Kiku for a second.
わざわざカブラちゃんが傷つくことないよ。
True. Oh.
もっと楽に生きようよ。
She about to fall in love.
カブラはどうなりたい？
She's about to get turned. The vampire vibes, man. You see the pointy teeth the entire time.
君はどうなりたい？カブラちゃん、君は何になりたい？
Jesus Christ.
私
Yeah, Haru is grooming a patient right now. We don't know if it's Nazuna though. That's the thing. Listen, I think it's really fun to imagine that this is actually not Nazuna. It could be. It really could be that simple. But like, imagine there's like a twin sister that we had no clue about. That would just shake everything up. But it could be just Nazuna, and that name could be a new name. And she used to go by Haru, and the memory stuff happened, and Nazuna don't remember that she was Haru, and just just go with the new name. But clearly, Kabura also said that she wasn't converted by Nazuna, right? Why did she forget? Because when you turn into a vampire, you lose memories of your past life. There's also the different voice actor too, right? I understand, but these could be red herrings. And also, when Kabura said denied the fact that like she was turned by Nazuna, it could be very like symbolic and metaphorical, because it's technically Haru that turned Kabura. And then here's the other part too, right? In terms of the memory loss, why would Haru lose memory and become Nazuna instead? That's the really weird thing, right? It's a one-way thing where you turn, you lose memories. But if we assume this person is actually Nazuna, but is going by Haru, what explains the memory loss for Haru or Nazuna? For Kabura, it makes sense, but I don't know.
君は何になりたい？
I want to fly. Bite me.
私何になりたいんだろう。春さん。
あ、何？
Oh, wow, you're ready. She's spawn camping her.
あれ？聞こえなかった？
No,
Gangai
no one
goto?
did.
ずっと考えてるんですが、
Stinky.
自分がどうなり
Cleaning her
たいのかわからなくて。
My
難
goodness.
しく考えすぎなんじゃない？
前はいいですよ。
いいから
What? The
いい
stinky
から
booze, the boob
自分でで
sweat.
きます。
You gotta wipe that. Haru definitely wanted to do it. It's just like, I can't wipe my back, but I can wipe my front. But Haru's like, come on, the front too. Missed
できるっ
opportunity.
て言ったのに。
She still did it! Oh, you freak. Freaky freak. How about I wanted that? She let her.
たのに。
照れんなって、女同士でしょ？
We're both women. We're just homies, bro. Let me just wash her cock. Homosexual? Not homosexual. Homosexual. What? You don't go to a bathhouse with your bros and wash their fucking cocks? You call yourself a friend? You're not even gonna stroke their cocks off and wash it clean? We're just guys. We're just dudes. They're just girls, right? Yeah, we're both women, right? It's not a big deal.
何でもいいんだよ。自分の欲ればいいよね。
Okay.
思ったことは口にしてみよう。どこが
What's
あ
your
る？
desires?
言わないと何も伝わらないよ。
L
気
friend.
にしてないよ。
Dude, I think Anko's gonna pull up. This is the Anko filter. I want Detective Anko to pull up right now and start stabbing.
また退院したら出かけようよ。ホンダの行きたいところでいいから。行きたいところ。すぐには思いつかないや。佐野ちゃんは温泉行きたいって。温泉。もう次に長めに退院できるのいつになるか。スノボ行きたくない？
These are things that she doesn't want to do. Every time we hear these, I think this is her realizing, like, I want nothing to do with you. We won't have anything in common.
スノボあるじゃん。次はスノボやりたくない？私体力
Yeah, you're picking so many different things that, like, clearly she can't do. I don't think the friend is friend. I don't think she's even listening to Kabura's words.
体力的に難しいかも。
Sound effects again.
疲れたら休めばいいじゃん。
そう
で温泉入ってビール乾杯して。滝沢ちゃん。
The direction, man. Oh my god. As the room is getting, like, elongated more and more, you hear all these stretchy sounds, it's over. Kabura, pop off right now.
さあ疲れたって温泉入ってビール乾杯して。 みんなで行ってきなよ。
I wish she would have said fuck off.
あのね、
Who's coming?
お風呂って結構体力使うんだよ。が怖くて入れないんだ。
Is
スキー
Haru
とか
coming?
も行った。
God.
ビールってそんなに美味しいの？みんないろんなこと知っててすごいな。
Dude, her voice acting is becoming more and more confident. I think she's about to pop off. She's going from like quiet, like what's the word? Like tempered, right? Like just kind of calm into like more and more aggro.
ってすごいな。みんな私のこと。
The rooftop.
カブラちゃんじゃん。
That's not bad
どうした
smoking.
のこんなとこ。
タバコ吸ってたんですね。
ん？
タバコは嫌いです。
Can't turn anymore.
男の人も嫌い。お酒、嘘、約束。
You think that this cigarette has anything to do with Anko, the detective? The detective smokes a lot, right? I don't know, man.
嘘、約束、お母さん、お父さん。全部嫌い。
Oof.
そっか。
こんな感じで生きてくのかな。嫌いなものに囲まれ、私もみんなみたいに普通に遊んだり旅行したり好きな人が出たり走ったりしたかった。
Hey, if you turn to a vampire, you can fly though.
いるの？
わかんないです。自分でもこれがどういうか出せていません。
そういう段階こそ相談するべ。どれ？お姉さんが聞いたろか？
ハルさん分かってるくせに。
まあね。
変ですよね。ごめんなさい。
I think she's basically admitting that like I love you, right? You know who I mean. I was kind of lost in the dialogue there, but she's not able to understand all these different people. This is the confession implicitly. And guess I do, says the girl that groomed her. She's like, I've done my job. Been buttering you up. Slowly planting the seeds and watering it all this time. Yeah, I know. Of course I know.
変ですよね。
And that's why she waited until the very end to show the cigarette. Because if she showed the cigarette in the beginning, that's some catfish stuff, right? Because like, she would be less reluctant to love her. But it's all done. The grooming is done. So she can show the cigarette. What the fuck are you gonna do? I've already manipulated you. The cigarette, you're not gonna care about this anymore.
変ですよね。ごめんなさい。
別に普通じゃない？見るしね。
How long have you lived? Oh, the moon is red.
プラちゃん、
It's time.
走れるようになりたいかい？
You wanna fly?
私は
There it is! This is beautiful. It's kind of scary, but it's beautiful. And now she's reborn. Oh, this is some season 1 soundtrack. This is what did these translations are something, bro. Why the fuck are you showing me English pronunciations instead of actual lyric meaning? Anyways! Fucking Crunchyroll. Converted. And that's how Kabura got turned. But like this doesn't explain it! You know? Like, okay, Haru turned Kabura, but Haru is not Nazna. Haru is completely different persona from Nazna as well. And there's also the voice acting change too. Is this a twin sister? And then what about the memory stuff? Why would a vampire forget the memories? Because a human being converted would lose the memories of the past. What the fuck is this? And next episode, when Nazna, you know, basically wakes up from this flashback, she will be like, what the fuck was that person? Who was that? I don't know. This episode, another fantastic one. I don't think as peak as last episode, because last episode was something fucking in a different league. This one was great episode. The entire backstory, very, very relatable. And goddamn, what a bunch of terrible friends. She's basically stuck in this like, she is stuck in this reality where she wants to be able to do things like everyone else, but she just can't. And then other people are making fun of her. But then there's one person who sees her for who she is. And that's Haru. And I think that Haru kind of, you know, manipulated and groomed, you know, Kabura to an extent. Haru at the end kind of gave me Anko vibes. Maybe I'm overthinking it and trying to make sense of something that doesn't exist, but it's the cigarettes. And she gets converted and now she's a vampire. But again, the whole like memory loss, it's one direction, right? A vampire doesn't lose memories. A person loses memories when they become a vampire. So it's like, I don't know anymore. You would think that like, and I'm glad that it's like this. If it truly was that simple, that like Nazuna got converted by Kabura and lost their memories, it's kind of boring, right? That's too straightforward. And the show, I think, is very like, I think the show kind of made fun of us when basically Kabura was like, wrong. All the most like, I feel like the author knew exactly how we would, you know, guess the most intuitive things. Both like, oh, Nazuna got converted, or like, oh, Nazuna, you know, was the one, and then it's like wrong. So I'm glad that the mysteries are still there for us to keep thinking about. But goddamn, great episode. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video, check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.